Hey, it's James here from duba-uk.com and welcome to my Meetvio Evolution review. So this product launches on the 28th of January at 11 AM Eastern Time, which is around about 4 PM here in the UK. And it is a product by a chap called Neil Napier. Now, Neil is a top-notch vendor who has launched some pretty amazing products in the past. So I'm really looking forward to reviewing this one today. Headlines for the review video today. I'm going to sort of talk about the main selling points for Meetvio. We're then going to hit my bonuses, and as you guys know, I always do some pretty top quality bonuses for you, so hoping you're going to like the bonuses I've got today. We're then going to do a demonstration, so I've got full access to the product. I'll show you around, show you what it does, then prices, and then a wrap up at the end. Now, I put some timestamps in the bottom, so if you get bored of me talking, then you can jump to any section that you like, really. If you are new to watching this channel, welcome, and I hugely appreciate your support, your subscription, and hit the like button if you like what you're seeing, and hit the dislike button if you don't, and leave me some comments please down below, and I will always answer my comments. So yeah, let's do this, shall we? So welcome to my bonus page for Meetvio Evolution. So most of you will know that Meetvio has launched previously in its sort of vanilla form, and it sold so well. Go and look on Warrior Plus. Its sort of refund rates and return rates were like really low, and it's got a great sort of community and following. But what the vendors have done is they have decided that there were some things they could improve upon, so they have done that. And they are launching sort of the supercharged version of Meetvio, which is called Meetvio Evolution. Now, if you didn't know what Meetvio was, it is a webinar hosting service. So it does Evergreen webinars, meetings, and it's there to sort of compete with EverWebinar, GoToWebinar, Webinar Jam, those sort of products where you traditionally will be paying a monthly subscription. Now they have added some extras into Meetvio Evolution, so they've improved the sort of simulated chat. They've let you import CSV email lists. They have sort of tweaked their built-in registration pages so that they're a bit better. And it's just been made. It's just been a product that's very good that's been made better. So it supports all major browsers. It's got integration with autoresponders. It's full Zapier compliant. So it does all the things you would expect from a sort of top quality webinar piece of software. The best thing for me to do really is I'll show you a demonstration. I'll show you around, but just know it's taken Meetvio in its vanilla format, which was already a good piece of software, and it's made it even better. Now, the vendor has said that he will not be launching Meetvio again. So you're not going to get Meetvio 2 or Meetvio 3 or Meetvio the Return. So this is it. So if you are interested in getting it, this is going to be your last chance to get it at this price. You will be able to buy it again in the future, but I think the vendor's going to put it back up to something like $297. So, be warned that you're going to get a bargain if you get it today. Now, I want to talk to you about some of the bonuses I've got with my review today, because I've put together some really strong bonuses, and I hope you guys like what I've done. Now, this product is being sold on Pay Kickstarter, which is not a usual platform that products get sold on. It's certainly not one I'm super familiar with. So normally JVZoo, ClickBank, Warrior Plus, but not this time for Meetvio Evolution. Now, don't freak out about that. It's really easy to register. It's really easy to use. So if you click the link below this video, it will take you to this bonus page. And any of these sort of sickly orangey buttons will take you through to the sales page where you can pick up Meetvio Evolution. But bonuses. So when you're sort of thinking about bonuses for webinar software, is actually quite hard, because you could be using this software for absolutely anything, really. but I've tried to keep them in the sort of marketing niche, and hopefully you guys will like these bonuses. So bonus number 1, if you are going to be using a webinar service, you're probably going to be trying and sell a course or a product or something like that. And if you're doing that, you need stuff to give away. So this is a really popular bonus of mine, and it's the bonus vault. So this is about 50 top selling Warrior Plus JVZoo products and courses that have been put together by a number of affiliates and vendors. So you get access to those. You can give them away as bonuses. Actually, really, really powerful and useful. Now, the second one I'm super excited about because I've never done this before. I'm about to launch my first product on Warrior Plus. So what I want to try and do is give this to you before anyone else sees it. So it's called Pandemic Profits, and it is a bit of a rundown on what I'm doing in my business at the moment and how it's structured and what I actually do. So I really hope you like it. You're getting, like beta access to it because no one else has seen it. So I'm going to chuck that in there as well before it actually goes on sale on Warrior Plus. Bonus number 3 is actually one of John O. Armstrong's previous top-selling courses called Insurgency, and that is all about sort of Facebook ads and how to get Facebook working. So if you're doing webinars and you're trying to get traffic to your webinars, Insurgency will help you sort of target social media and target Facebook and get sort of traffic to your webinars. Talking about traffic, bonus number 4 is all about traffic, and again, getting traffic to your webinars, and it's called Traffic Victory, and I'm hoping that will, really help you if you're struggling with getting people to your webinars. And then last but not least, I've got access to all the vendor bonuses, so you will get all those chucked in as well if you pick up today through my link, which is below this video. So let's have a look at the product itself. I'll take you through the members area and we can sort of, look at its features. So when you log into Meetvio Evolution, you're going to be greeted with this page. Now, it is quite similar to the sort of vanilla Meetvio. It's a little bit different, but it's quite similar. So if you've used Meetvio before, this should all be quite similar to you. And I'll just go and start at, create a webinar. We can create a live webinar or an auto webinar. So we'll start by creating a live webinar. Now, obviously, you need to give your webinar a title. You can obviously give it a date to launch if it's not going to go live immediately, or you can start it right now. Obviously, the event needs an image, so you would upload an image. And then you've got a few extra settings in here for incognito registration and stuff like that. You can build a custom layout page, so a registration page basically. Now there's a number of templates on here, so you can mess around with the templates and just make it look a bit more professional. So when people actually turn up to your webinar and it's not live yet, they're going to be greeted with a decent looking page. And obviously you're going to get their information when they register here. So this is all customizable. You can change all the text, all the colors, all the format, put a bit of a description in. You can sort of change the fields that you want. So at the moment it's only name and email. You can add all sorts of things into there if you want to. You can put a promo video in. You can really customize it, so it's really, really good. Just say that. Now, participants, something new to the Evolution version is you can sort of import CSV files. So before you couldn't really do that. So if you have an email list and you want to import the list, you can absolutely do that here. You can have chat on, a private chat only, or no chat, and you can also add assistants. So if you want to add people to admin the chat and admin the webinar, you can absolutely do that as well. And it also comes with some integration into common autoresponders. So you can obviously build it into GetResponse or any other autoresponder that you're using. And it's got some sort of, it's got email templates here, which you can use to send out to your list to remind them of the webinar. So they're all in place, and you can use those templates. Excuse me. And then you've got some added extras as well, which you can sort of play around with, customizable buttons, and all these things are new to the Evolution version of Meetvio, and just improve upon a product that is obviously already, very good. And then I'm not going to create the event. You just literally click on create event, and then your webinar is good to go. So once you've created your webinar will actually appear on the calendar here. So you can obviously copy and paste this link to anyone that you want to send it to. You can put it on social media. What you can also do is embed it into a registration form. So if you want to capture leads, you can do that by saying, hey, watch this webinar, sign up here. So you can do that, which is really clever. Obviously, if you then actually want to view the webinar, this is a webinar that's obviously starting quite a long time in the future. When it does start, you're going to start seeing your participants appearing here. You can share it. If someone wants to join the webinar at any point, you can share the webinar with anyone you choose to. Literally, to start this webinar now, all I'd have to do is click on the camera or click share my screen, and then it would begin. So it's a very easy, very well thought out. And now with the evolution model of this, it's smoothed out the bugs and put some really good improvements in there as well. So that's creating a webinar. But what about an auto webinar? It pretty much follows the same standard. So you're going to obviously type your event in here. You then need to add your source video. Now, depending on which version you get of Meetvio, there is some pre-built campaigns in here, but if you are using this from scratch, you would obviously want to import either a webinar that you've done before, if it's for auto webinar purposes, or you can obviously use a video from YouTube or Vimeo, or a video that's on your PC somewhere, or your Mac on a local drive, and then you're just going to upload that video, and that's going to be the video that is playing on your auto webinar. Obviously, you can set the auto webinar to run one time or reoccurring. You've got this button here, which means that as soon as people sign up to the webinar, they're going to be taken straight to it. Now that tends to make you think that obviously it's not live, so it's a good button to have, but you're not going to get as good feedback from your participants when that happens to them. You've also got this really good feature down here, which to say you're running your auto webinar and you're not managing it, and someone joins and they start typing messages or questions. This feature down here will then send you those questions via an email, so you're not going to miss people's questions, and you can actively answer the questions back. You can also upload obviously an image, which is a really good feature, and you've got, again, custom layouts will take you through to the page builder. So this is what people will see, and again, it's all customizable as it was before, so there's no change there. Oops. Again, participants, keep the chat full, private, or no chat, and there is a smart chat option as well. So it will if anyone's talking and there's no admin or you're not monitoring it, it can sort of auto chat with the people who are chatting. Again, you can import email lists, CSV files. The swipes the email reminders are exactly the same as they are on the normal webinar for the auto webinar, and again, the extras are exactly the same. So if you want to put in any custom buttons or anything like that, you're going to be able to do that here. Now, another good feature with Meetvio Evolution is you're going to get a load of training tutorials. So if you are struggling and you don't know how this is working, you can obviously go to the training tutorials. As I mentioned before, it's got full Zapier integration, and it will you can use API to integrate it with anything other than an autoresponder that it's already sort of built into. You can obviously use API to do that as well. Your contacts are all collected here. So if you are using it for, if you've imported a CSV file out, they're all going to be on here, which then makes, inviting people to webinars a lot easier, because all your contacts are actually then built in to the software. So that was a really quick rundown of Meetvio Evolution. One other thing I should mention, obviously, if you want to use it for just, Zoom type purposes, meeting purposes, you can create a meeting here. Now at the moment it says max 0 people because I'm using a demo of the product. The standard version comes with a max of 5 people, but some of the upgrades take that up to 30 people. So this is basically just, an inbuilt Zoom. So if you want to, you don't want to jump around to Zoom as well, or any of the other sort of products that are out there, Microsoft Teams or anything like that, then you can obviously use it for that purpose as well. So you can see it's a really powerful piece of software. It's been around a while. It's been evolutionized to make it even better. And it's got a really good following, and there's a lot of people out there using Meetvio at the moment, and I can see why. I can certainly see why. So, what are you going to be paying for Meetvio Evolution? Well, I said earlier that the vendor, this is the last time the product is going to go through an official sort of launch process. You obviously will be able to buy the product again. But he is saying that it will be sort of a $297 product. And this launch, you're going to get it significantly cheaper. So you've got the front end at $77, and that gets you access to both meetings and auto webinars, but not live webinars. So for access to everything, it's $97. And that's live webinars, auto webinars, hybrid webinars, meetings. So that's the full unlocked package. So $77, $97. Now, if you're thinking, wow, that sounds really expensive, go and have a look at Everwebinar and the other products that are out there in the sort of webinar space. And you can be paying up to sort of $200 a month for the sort of webinar packages that are out there. So this is, it is very good value for money. And the reason for that is, people like Everwebinar, and I'm trying to think of some of the other names, GoToWebinar, Webinar Jam. They've got big marketing budgets, big HR budgets, the big businesses. So, you are going to obviously have to cover that in the cost of the product. So what are the upgrades we've got on offer today? So upgrade number 1 is it's $297 or $197. So $297 one time or $197 per year, and that gives you access to unlimited webinars. So the front end product will only let you have 100 attendees. This is unlimited webinars, unlimited attendees, unlimited bandwidth. It lets you run paid events. So that is the product that is probably a direct comparison to something like Everwebinar. Upgrade number 2 is Meetvio Evolution done for you, which is $97. And that gives you some pre-made, done for your webinars. So if you want to, start scraping people's emails or start getting people watching your webinars, then you've obviously got some done for you webinars there. So that could help you if you just started off. And then upgrade number 3. Is reseller rights, really. So if you want to sell this product as your own product, and you've got 50 licenses or unlimited licenses, and that's $197 for 50 or $297 for unlimited. So for me, if you are just starting out looking for a webinar piece of software, and you're looking at the prices that are out there and thinking, well, it's very expensive, the all-in-one will do it for you, unless you are wanting to, you know, get significant numbers, which you're probably not. If you are in the space where you've actually got you're running webinars at the moment, you've got good, you know, good conversions, you've got high numbers, then you might have to pick up upgrade number 1. And if you want to pay for it in one go, or if you want to pay for it annually, is, you know, it's down to you really. Gonna wrap this video up now, but I actually think, you know, I know Neil Napier is a really top vendor, and he does launch some excellent products, and his support is really good, his refunds are really low, and this is an excellent product. I can't really say any more than that. So I hope you like watching this video. If you want to learn more about me, you can head over to duba-uk.com, where I've got some free training, free tips, my review videos, a bit about me, and yeah, I will catch you in my next video. Cheers, bye bye.